sky also lovely, and it's also going to be the last time that this show is going to be lovely for at least the next few minutes.
I am going to take you from the sublime to the ridiculous
Yes, you
now,
are.
though, because Jenna was looking at scat
Yes, she
a
was.
little bit earlier, and now we've got a whole treat laid out in front of us here,
Oh,
because
good.
scat, Josh, is actually quite important stuff
Yep.
for biologists.
Yes, that I can't question. Would you like these, by the way?
I'm going to go bareback, actually. When I was a kid, my mum used to say, wash your hands, and I said I would one day.
Okay.
And it will arrive.
That's how Chris rolls.
The benefit of scat is that it allows you to identify an animal that you can't see
Yep.
because it's already gone. So
Yeah.
that's the first thing.
Okay.
And as we've seen with Jenna, it's also of scientific value because we can take DNA samples from this here and identify animals down to individual layer. So let's work through a few. We've got two types of bear scat here. Now bears have a very varied diet, as you know. And this one here, which is a little bit weathered, you can see is made of fur here and there's some bone in it. We're not sure whether this is black or grizzly bear at all, but there's definitely bone. So it's been eating, carnivorous. It's on a carnivorous
It
diet.
had a kill for one of its meals.
Yeah, now this one is a lot different. It's a different colour to start with. Colour is important. Generally, black means they've been eating meat.
Okay.
Here, this brown colour suggests that they've been eating nuts or fruit. And look, here, inside it, you can see there's the pip of a little piece of fruit here. Now, another thing I've got to tell you, Josh.
Yeah.
In order to identify scat, sometimes it's not just down to the way it looks, it's the way it smells.
Oh, good.
So have a little nifter of this.
I do. Yeah, I think I have to.
No, go on. It smells quite sweet, and that's because I think... Go on. Fruity. It's fruity.
No, it's not. It's different.
I think this bear's been eating quite a lot of fruit. And moving on to the last piece of scat that we've got over here, this is a cougar scat, and this you can see is full of fur.
You love this scat.
So, well, we can learn a lot from it, And typically, if this were fresh, it would be black, and it would have a neat little twisted tail on the end of it there, like that. And that's typical of that sort of predator scat.
Yeah. What's this?
Well, the last piece that we've got over here is not scat at all.
Yeah.
This is an owl pellet. Now, what owls and other birds of prey do, in fact, quite a lot of other birds, is that they ingest the indigestible parts of their food, in this case feathers and bones, out through their mouth.
Okay.
So this is regurgitated. And the neat thing about these are, so I just put my glasses on,
Yeah.
is that if we break them open, we can see the bones inside there. And with a bit of practice, you can very rapidly learn to identify these to species level. Look, here's a little jawbone of a vole. Yeah, look, there's a vole lower jawbone. There we are, on my hand there. And with a bit of practice, you can identify that to species level. You know exactly what the owls have been eating. Now, come on, scat and pellets are good, aren't they?
You are just a fascinating fellow, Chris Packham, and it's fair to say I'll never look at any of this quite the same way. Again, we have been filming bears all over the greater Yellowstone area, but we now want to show you one extraordinary